it's going to take a while for it to be done. I'll grab me a pencil. Chicken notes. Alright. Do you at least know if I'm healed fully?
I'm just gonna say yes.
Alright, so I'm gonna remove this. And put a new sticky note on it. There we go.
Give me a second.
Alright.
Quiet. See, I'll do it later. No, she's coming back. It's heck. He out. Yes.
Oh, such a baby. You didn't lay down like one.
Don't mind me. I probably just did not hear whatever you just said. Alright, just give me a few seconds just to rewatch the video.
Alright. Who's calling me?
Okie dokie. The only thing I know is that you did start out, I think it was like sleeping in the castle, I guess?
I had first watch. I don't know who went second watch. At least I don't remember. I believe Adam was second, right?
No. This is like the second, like he was not even a part of this.
Oh, really? I thought he was.
No, he was like, it was just you and Meek, basically.
Oh, yeah. Right.
It's because, like, I can't really do the campaign without him, or then the storyline is not going to be really great in a way.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically. I forget, like, how would you describe yourself when you're waking up kind of in the morning?
Probably moving up, stretching a bit.
Alright. Ig. Okay, buddy. You suck. Ed. Oh, wow, another ad. Woohoo! I just want some regular D&D background music. To get me interested. Ooh, that is way too loud. Egg, that is way too loud either, too. Just a little bit.
Alright.
Right about there. Yeah, it keeps getting lighter. Oh, there we go. Right there is perfect.
There
Alright, give me one more second just to find my book.
we go.
Oh wow, I even still have a dice that says fuck you on the front of it. I'm very surprised how I bring that to, you know, Life Academy anyways too. I'm surprised about that. Okay, Doki.
Alright.
Okay. Load this down a tiny bit. Okay. Corey, you wake up as like the morning sunshine awaits through the broken walls for this castle.
Alright.
You notice nothing else is actually wrong around here, only except a few broken pieces of glass in the way. Right in front of the doorway to this giant castle.
Alright.
And there's more ads on right in front of me. Okay. Sorry. So you wake up and nothing, everything looks fine. You looked like that you probably did not needed to do a watch anyways. And now the morning is basically yours throughout this.
Alright. Now remember having a dragon egg.
Yup, and you do.
Could I determine what kind of dragon it is based off the egg?
Roll a d20.
Alright. 15. Could I do a investigation check?
I think that's just. Keep forgetting what check that was. But
Intelligence.
yeah, just add that. Add that to it.
19.
Okay. You notice that this is a blue, fully grown dragon egg, but it looks like it hasn't hatched yet.
Blue means lightning, right?
Sure. Technically, you really don't know that. You don't know if it's lightning. You don't know if it breathes
I know
blue fire.
some dragonborn have like a ability based off their own breath abilities based off the color of their skin.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Where's my team at?
Your teammate is still sleeping on the floor of this basically large castle floor. Oh my god.
Alright.
Thank God that my camera was not in my camera bag, because that would be not really great. Nothing. Sorry. It was just my camera bag that fell off my bed. Okay.
Alright.
So another goddamn ad. Okay. Just carry on.
Was there an upstairs?
Sorry, one more time?
Was there an upstairs?
Yes, there was. You only checked around like the main floor and also the downstairs.
I don't want to wake them up. Let me see what I got here. Alright. I'm gonna try and see if I can find some berries outside.
Okie dokie. Roll a d20.
Alright. 15.
Yeah, give me 1 second.
Alright.
Find my wherever my stuff is. And also, I want you to add like a nature to that.
Nature?
Yep, nature.
Like nature check or?
Yep, nature. Cause like,
So it would be, since I don't have proficiency on that, but it does require intelligence, and I have +2, actually +4 intelligence. So I'm not proficient at that, so that'll be a +2 then. So 15, 17.
okay, you find at least 35 raspberries and 25 blueberries.
35.
And that's at least, let's just say, I'm gonna say that's probably gonna be 2 days.
How many blueberries?
What?
How many blueberries?
About the same exact amount.
Oh. Alright. I just think what else. I think that'll be it. We'll head back to the team and give them some food.
Okay, just to know, you got like a full days. Actually, no. It's gonna be at least 2 days of food, like 2 full days.
Nice. Alright. 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 I'm heading back to base.
Okay.
To talk to them.
All right.
Give them some berries so that they can at least eat.
All right. You now have at least 1 other full day of food.
Alright. Got that written down. Alright. Now I'm thinking. Alright. I'm going to have them be ready, and then we're going to check upstairs. See if we can find anything.
Okay. Okie dokie. Sorry, I'm just writing some of my stuff down.
Alright.
You do get them both up, and they're basically now stretching and actually getting ready to move on.
Alright. I'm going to tell them to quick first eat, and then we'll go. So that they have nutrition in their body, so that they can be ready.
They both eat a full, basically breakfast.
Alright. So I guess we're ready then.
So, and also a question: how long are you think that you're gonna be on today?
Whatever works for you.
I'm just asking because
I'm hoping to do this campaign and ending it at like 8, so that way you can have like a perfect video of live.
well, like that's gonna get us at least 3 hours. So that's gonna probably get the rest of this, last of this.
I'm hoping we can get that.
So then we can actually stick with like the actual campaign.
Yep.
And I forget. I think this is like 20 years, right? Like, I think it's 20 years before. Yeah. This is like a 20-year difference. But I'm definitely gonna just try and get in tact with the other player.
Alright.
Because he's not really answering me at all.
He's busy when I texted him yesterday. But he never was specific on what kind of busy he was doing. So he was probably trying to rush the text.
Just like try and get in touch with him and like.
Yeah, I'll try.
Like, or at least like one, like, we could do like one session per ish month, I guess.
Yeah.
Cause.
And if he won't be able to join, then we can do a quick one.
Because I do want to finish at least this one, because I already have this done and finished, but...
So yeah, so that's why I figured we do this we end this at like 8.
Yeah, this is going to basically complete the full thing.
Yeah.
Yay. Okay. Alright. So... the party does get up and walks and basically eats a full breakfast and stuff. So now you're free to do whatever you really want.
Alright, let's check upstairs now.
Okay. You guys walk upstairs. You start to notice something very uneven as you walk up here, but you kind of make it up the staircase.
Alright.
Like, it just feels like that the stairs looks like it's like a little bit uneven, a little bit off balance. But you still look very, very safe.
Alright.
And, Corey, take what is it, Arcana check?
Constitution check?
No, Arcana.
Arcana. What the hell's Arcana?
It's literally the one right below animal handling.
Oh, that one. 8 plus 2, so it'll be 10.
Okay, Corey, as you like keep going up, like it looks like it's a spiral staircase, but you start to notice some like basically not really hieroglyphics, but like mostly like this, like you could see like notice some like lines around, like full on something was pushing against this. Basically when you keep walking up the staircase, You know, it's like a big,
Right.
big slash right in like this in every like stair. So you see
Right.
like a giant slash on the wall right next to like the stairs as you walk up.
Interesting.
But every like time you go up, it keeps getting like darker and darker and darker.
If I got a torch.
Okie dokie. All right. So yeah, you guys keep going up the stairs.
Yeah.
You notice a lot of stuff up here. Like it looks like that there's probably a third floor. Like there's probably 3 floors to this.
Gee.
And you can tell that there's probably 2 towers. You know what that is?
A few towers.
No, like you know what that is? Like on a church, like how there's a it's called a tower.
Oh, that tower.
Like we're in like you just have a giant staircase going up and it leads you up to this platform on the top.
Yeah.
There is 2 of them. There's one that was broken, and then there's one that's fully still attacked, but you don't know how safe it is, probably.
Does any of them have something that represents the earth?
You're gonna have to roll another Arcana check again.
I never rolled for that before. I got a fucking 3.
Yeah, you kind of notice like some like spots that look like an earth shape. It kind of looks like, but and also you do notice a flag that looks like basically a giant eye. A giant eye with like this.
I'm going to examine the flag.
You noticed. Technically, you don't have to roll for this. You just notice it right away. You notice that this is a pretty old flag. There's like tours in it, but it looks like it's been used. And this flag probably looks to be at least 750 years old.
Gee.
It's a giant, like, black and gray eye. Black and gray eye with like a small slash right in the middle of it.
Are there any chests in this room that were in?
You have to like examine the whole room now. You have to do an investigation.
Yeah. Alright.
Your 2 party members stay on like close to the staircase though.
16 plus 4. 20.
Okay. Corey, you do notice basically this looks like an ordinary like when you go into like a church, like how there's like
Alright.
there's like not really always, but there's always been like a long hallway.
Yeah.
Long hallway with like random what's to say drawers and so on, random like
Yeah.
basically this is what that looks like, but it looks a little bit more older. Like it as you like walk around, you notice like very small, kind of like medium-sized treasure chests right near some tables.
Alright.
Do you want to open them?
I'm first going to tell them it's safe to come up.
They both, yeah, they both come up here. They know that it's safe, and they're basically right next to you.
Alright. I'm gonna quick check to see if there's any kind of magic in it. Identify. Right. We're gonna quick roll. See if I can identify if it's if there's a magical item in there. Alright.
Okie dokie.
10. 10 is great. Let me check my spell bonus. Plus 4. So like 14.
Okay. So what spell are you using to
I'm using a magic spell that lets me detect any kind of magic.
Oh, so just
Like,
alright.
yeah.
Alright. You do notice some like magic on the chest, but you do notice some like magic at like a singular wall that looks very, very magical. But you don't really know if it's an illusion or you don't know if there's probably something right on the other side of that wall.
Just in case. Alright, I'm going to open the chest.
Alright. Alright, you open the chest and you noticed at least 61 gold and a bag of random gemstones that cost at least 10 gold.
How many gems are in there?
4.
And how many do we have in the team?
Like gemstones?
No, for a team.
No. Sorry, one more time?
How many people are with me right now?
You got 2 other people.
Alright. I'm gonna have them split 2 ways. That way, 2 have each gem, and I'll take the money that's in there.
Okie
How much
dokie.
was there again?
What?
How much was in that chest for gold?
I think I said like 60 something. I'm just gonna say 64.
Alright. Alright, now then. Alright, I'm going to investigate this wall that has magic in it.
Okay. Alright, you notice, it doesn't really look like there's something on the other side of the wall, but you do notice that it probably looks like an illusion. Because you notice some, like, it looks like that the wall is kind of like floating in a way.
Huh.
Looks like it's not really good magic, but it looks pretty hideable. So there's that, and then you kind of notice a door right next to it, but you don't know if it's probably that door. You probably don't know if there's something else. And that's when
See
I'm.
if I got a spell for tricking illusions. No? Can the illusionary wall be hit by anything?
It depends. It depends how much force you push on it. But you can break it, so depends like what weapon you're using.
Well, they might want to step back then because I'm going to use Firebolt to break that thing.
Okay.
I remember coming home from school and
Five.
pounding on the door, but my mother wouldn't answer. She'd be passed out inside. You know, my mother had a drug.
5 plus 4, 9.
Okay. You do break it. You start to notice like a small. It kind of looks like that a wizard's kind of like door. You know, like how it's like goldish a little bit. Looks more of like a
Yeah.
kind of like a very very horrible version of a king's door.
Ah. Right.
It has like purple mist blowing on the sides of it.
Hmm.
You notice that the handle is kind of like it's not like handles you'd see like now. It'd be like that one with that looks like a giant nose kind of.
Yeah.
And it looks like that it's unlocked too.
Hmm. I'm going to open it, but with caution.
Okay. Okay, nothing happens to you as you open the door, but you do notice it looks very, very big in this room as you go in.
Hmm. It
Like,
reminds me of Doctor. It reminds me of Doctor Strange. He put a spell on the house where it's big in there, but it's like small outside.
mm,
That's, that's what it reminds me of.
and you notice that it looks like you're not even on in the castle anymore. You look like you're in a total different other place as you walk through that door.
All right. All right. What do I see around me?
You notice basically it looks like have you ever seen like the Shining?
No.
Okay. I'm just gonna say it's gonna be kind of like that, but it's just like a long hallway with random doors.
Hmm.
And it
I'm
looks
going to leave. I'm going to leave my small brain by the door I came in from, and then put a magic on it. I sense familiar, find familiar, so that I know my way back.
mhm.
Right. I am going to tell him you can come now. It's safe.
They both come okay. Okay. They both they both go right next to you.
I did leave my knife on the ground with the spell I placed on it.
Alright. They both come near you and they basically go into some of like the rooms.
Alright.
They notice some like kind of like differences as like they walk kind of through it, but like mostly it's just different. Like
Alright.
the rooms look very very smaller, but they look you walk through like the five first few doors, you actually notice some like random differences. Like they're like giant. There's like some beds on them. There's like a full camera stat. But all of them kind of look nice. They look nicer than what you see in that castle.
Hmm. Interesting.
And but it kind of looks like you're in a different place as you walk through each door, though.
Hmm. I'm gonna keep going straight.
All right, you keep going straight. Just to know, as you keep walking through past here, you notice some like names, like kind of like carved into like each door,
Hmm.
and they look like
Someone lives here.
places. And they look like places, basically.
Hmm. I'm going to attempt to open one of the names.
Okay. Um. All right. You mean pull the name or open the door?
Give me names so I can know which one I can open.
Basically, you can open up any of them, but there's like a few of them. Like it's called like um, Firestone's Tower. There is the Amazon basically forest.
So it's like a teleportation door.
Kind of, yes, but and also some of these look like they're not even part of this world.
Alright.
So, just think of like a random name and picture it and like that's what I want you to kind of do. Just like picture or like name a random name and then you could probably have it on this map.
Carvar the Third.
Okay. As you sit, if you have, when you think of that, you notice like you moving down this hallway, and you notice a door that says that name on it.
Man. It's like I fast traveled to this door.
It's like a giant goddamn word search. Search for the word. Search it. Search it.
Open it, but not go through it yet.
Alright, as you walk through it, what is this character and like what does it kind of look like to you?
He looks like a mountain dwarf wizard, and he looks like he's in a bar having some fun.
Alright, as you open that door, you notice a bar. You notice like a giant bar that I'm just gonna say it. There's like a lot of girl dwarfs and plus him sitting down laughing his total ass off right now.
Dang.
Yup, he's having the party of his life.
That.
What?
I'm gonna close that then. Forget I saw that.
Okay, dokie. You close it and basically you notice the full floor moving back to your friends.
Whoa.
So
This room can. So if I'm correct about this place takes you anywhere.
basically anywhere you basically want. If you think of it, and if you like if it's like a past memory, you could probably, but it really depends how long ago.
King Solsat of the Seven Depths.
All right. You notice the full floor. Basically, you notice yourself going. You're not like going down, but you look like you're like going down like a floor, and then you're scooching over, and you basically now you're right next to a door that says that. Said that right on it.
I'm going to not open it all the way, but sneakily take a peek without him noticing I'm there.
All right, just tell me what this looks like to you.
It looks like he's killing a bunch of guards and trying to mass murder everyone in the kingdom, and also trying to take a throne of someone.
All right, basically you notice yourself right. Basically it looks like the side of a castle, kind of. And it looks kind of like, you know, let's just say, what is that word? Like, when you picture like barbarians, okay? You feel like that barbarian, like dark look. How about that? I don't know. Wait, what is it called? What's that word when like I picture knights?
Paladin?
No, like in real life, there's like a certain word. I just can't remember what it was.
Soldier?
No. You know, I'm just gonna forget about it.
Alright. Alright, I'm going to close that before he notices I'm there.
Okay, you close the door, and it like slowly brings you up back to your friends.
Alright. Is there a way to summon this power if I need it?
It looks like only in this one place you can actually, have the option of actually going to each place.
Interesting. Alright. I say we go out of this building for now until we absolutely need it. Like it's a getaway.
So, just to know, this is just like it's a door that, basically you're in a wizard's, like, full-on dimension, basically. It's like
Hmm.
like, if you just picture, like, the galaxy, that is basically how big it is. And this is basically, you could probably tell, the only door you could probably find in this whole entire world.
Hmm. So when I have find familiar, I told them we're going to head back and then we're going to check the top floor.
Okie dokie.
We are going to use that, but as a last resort. Like if we have to get out of a situation where an island is about to explode or something.
But my mother wouldn't answer.
Hmm.
She'd be passed out inside.
Okay.
So we'll use that for like emergency.
Just to know, it's only gonna be able to stay right there, though.
Yeah.
Okay. Only except if you have that, like a spell that actually is, I think it's like level 5. Actually, no. Like a level 5 spell that actually makes you a teleportation spell right on there. But that's for like a very, very high class wizard.
I'm only level 4.
Basically, if you go behind your spell list, you would probably won't have it yet because it is a very high class spell.
Alright.
But you can probably get that maybe later. But this is probably the only the only castle you can find this exact door that shows basically the wizard's probably door. But you
Yeah.
probably can find it some places, but it's gonna be way more hidden.
So definitely keep an eye on the identifying magic.
Yup.
Alright, that's good to know. Alright. So now then my next plan is we're going to check the other door right by it.
Okay. So you're gonna go right next to the door?
Yeah,
Is
the
there?
one that's now in magic.
Okay. Basically, you don't see anything. You just see it looks like a giant closet. It looks like probably like where like you would find random supplies as you need it.
Interesting.
All right, I'll be right back. I just need to get something to eat, like something small to eat.
Alright.
Okie dokie, I am back now.
Alright.
Sorry, I haven't really ate anything today.
Alright. I'm just going to grab me some nuts.
Nuts. Oh.
That kind of nuts. You might check the work. Only a bowl with a tiny bowl I can use. Oh wait. Okay. Aha. Here we are. So, you made the site.
I'm not gonna lie, I hope that I do get to see, I hope I get to, like, go to, like, actual Life Academy this, like, on Monday.
We'll see.
Yeah, I know.
It's complicated.
I know.
Why are you don't talk to me about it?
Why?
I have nothing to play already. I won't need to worry more.
For what?
Just stuff. Nothing serious. There we are. That was not so great.
Yeah, okay. Alright, I'm gonna probably take at least another minute just to eat something.
Alright.
Okie dokie. So you kind of ready or no?
Yeah, I am.
Oh, I forgot. Oh, yeah, you're right next to the janitor's closet. Okay. As you like kind of notice that it's just an ordinary closet. There's nothing special about it.
Alright. Now you mentioned there was two upstairs ladders. One that's broken, one that's not.
Basically, there's like a full other story, but it looks like that maybe it's probably broken. But the two towers, like starting stairs, are like one on your left, one on your right. It's like a staircase going up. But there's like a full on other floor staircase, like right in front of you.
I'm gonna try using the chest I saw to make a ladder with molten earth.
Like, what are you doing this for?
The broken stair one.
Okay.
Let's go, natural 20.
Alright, you make a full staircase.
Alright, we'll go up that one. Since I literally built that with a spell.
Oh my god, you're so good. Yep, so, you make a full basically a full staircase going up. not really like a staircase, but mostly just a ladder. It's just a full-on ladder going up. And yeah. As you like go up, you notice that the full tower is now completely destroyed. It's just the sides of it where the staircase used to be.
Alright.
The only first sets of that staircase is there, but the other 50 others are missing. Like the full on metal and stuff like that, the full tower is gone. Only except the first two starting staircases.
Interesting.
So yeah, now it's all up to you now.
We'll go downstairs and try out the other staircase.
Okie dokie. So you do go up there, right?
Yeah. We'll try out the other one.
Alright. Yeah, this is gonna really suck, but as you walk up this staircase, you notice a full set of a skeleton.
Oh shit.
But as you keep going up, you notice that there's multiple skeletons.
Dang.
When you get fully up to that tower, you notice something digging into these skeletons. And it looks like a giant, basically not really giant, but it's basically one full. Why are you getting closer to the camera, Corey?
I'm curious.
Okay. You notice a figure digging into these skeletons' flesh. And as you get a good glimpse, it looks like a full-on outsider goblin. Full-on, crazy hair, basically busted up clothing.
Yeah.
It literally looks like it just came out of the swamp with Shrek.
Oh wow. You mentioning Shrek into this?
Nope.
Really?
Nope.
Anyway, I warned them. There's that goblin. There's a goblin with that same description.
What kind of armor do you have?
But in my spell one.
And Corey, what
Spell. What's up?
what level? Actually, no. Wait, sorry. What kind of armor do you have?
Fancy clothing.
What?
Fancy clothing.
Okay. Tell me if it has any iron on it.
No, it does not. It's just cloth.
All right, then you guys pass that because I was gonna say if you have very heavy armor, you would be basically, let's just say you'll be that goblin is gonna see you. He's gonna notice you and he's gonna hear you.
Alright, who's good with knocking out someone?
I think it's my. Can't remember it. Oh yeah, my ranger. She is very good at being very stealthy and can attack. Basically, she's like a fully on half assassin, half ranger.
I'm gonna ask her to take him out, but not dead. We need him alive. We might know more about this place if he's talkative.
Okay. You notice her like fully on. She is like very quick, and you notice her like basically you don't notice, but you kind of notice her like vanish very fast, and you notice her like around like corners of this tower. This tower is giant.
Interesting.
This tower is like basically giant. But
Alright.
she goes like around like these small little spots where like it's like a giant like a giant place where you can hide around.
Alright.
You see her like kind of like pop out and go back and try to like hide some like spots. But then she fully gets up to him and you see her kind of like put like her hand on like his mouth and literally like fully on like you know the Arkham Knight Batman stuff. She like fully's on smashes him onto like the ground. But not super hard that he would be dead.
Alright. Alright, let's tie him up.
Okie dokie. Just know you do have 50-foot rope. Like on every character, it has a 50-foot rope.
I don't.
But now you do.
Alright, so I use mine. We're gonna tie his hands, tie his arms, and tie his feet.
Okie dokie. You do notice some like shiny stuff on some of these skeletons.
Alright.
And you can't tell if it's like rings like silver rings, like random rings that you would find like on regular old people.
Yeah. I'm thinking.
And I'm gonna say this. You do find at least a few of these skeletons with armor that literally looks like the flag that you found, with a giant eye on it. They're like fully on steel, like fully on iron.
Alright.
They have like spikes on the sides with the shoulders, and like they have like fully on golden trimming going right down the middle of it.
Alright.
And you could tell it's like a full suit of armor.
Now I'm thinking.
You notice, basically my mage, actually no, yes. She goes over to like one of the armor sets and she picks up the shoulders and puts it like one of them on her like arm, the one with like a very large spike on the 3 spikes like on the side of it.
Alright.
And just to know, these things do have a lot of protection over them because like they're giant and like they're like a +2 to your armor.
Have them, that's the problem. I can only have light armor.
Okay.
Unless they are coded in magic, which gives me stealth advantage along with increased defense.
Alright, but first, how tall are you?
Let me check. I need to check from the back.
Because if you're like very, very tall, they'll probably not make so much noise. Maybe? Actually, no.
6 feet.
6 feet?
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. I was gonna say, if you're like very, very short, you could probably get away with actually having heavy boots on.
I am going to check the chest plate because I might ask someone if they know where this symbol comes from.
Okay, you put that in your bag of kind of like giant holding. You do notice one of like when you see like multiple of these skeletons, you notice like basically some of like the chest plates look like they have a giant slash right in the middle of its chest.
Alright.
All right. Just give me one second because I have to text my mom. Okie dokie. So we're right next to the.
How big is the cut?
Basically, have you ever like seen like how big like a basically a short sword or like a basically what they look like?
Do they look like animal scratches?
One more time?
Do they look like animal scratches?
No, they look more like a giant blade was going through it.
Interesting.
All right. I really hate standing. Okay, I really hate standing up, but I have to get myself a glass of water. Oh my god. Hate it. Hate it. Hate my stomach.
Oh, fuck yeah. Good shit. Oh, yeah. That hit the spot.
What?
Oh, nothing. I'm just drinking.
What are you drinking?
Mountain Dew. Nothing else in it but Mountain Dew.
Oh god.
No alcohol in it. Alcohol free.
Yeah, totally. I swear to God, if I see you pass out right now.
I would only, hypothetically, if I was, I have to automatically make myself pass out.
Alright.
Alright. So I say we should take the goblin downstairs and tie him up to something strong like a pole and then interrogate him.
Alright, just to know, you can. There's like a few items that. If you do want them, you can have them, but. I'm just gonna say it out like. There's like a few items that I was gonna say, but.
Alright.
Sadly,
I'm gonna have the mage grab that while I'm carrying the goblin.
Alright.
I'm gonna bring him down.
She basically brings down a full stack of random rings. Like they're basically gold rings, silver rings, probably rings that could be powerful, magical. And then she also brings down a full-on dagger that looks made out of gold. It looks like ones that you would find for like Egypt, like assassination ones, or like how they actually drain the body.
Like the Assassin's Creed Egyptian game.
Or have you ever seen any of like the Mummy movies, like how like they have like a jagged blade?
I've seen the newer kind of version of Mummy.
Yeah, they have like that jagged blade look.
Yeah.
That's what it kind of looks like, but it's not like as jagged as that.
Yeah.
it's pretty sharp, and it has like this like dark kind of like line going through like the blade.
Alright.
But those look the items. You find like a big bunch of random rings that you could probably sell or do whatever you want.
Yeah. It's, we go downstairs all the way.
Okay,
Right.
you fully go down the stairs. Just to know, there's still a full-on other floor upstairs.
Yeah.
It's not the tower,
Yeah.
it's the...
We'll check it.
Yeah.
We'll check it out a little bit. Right now, we should deal with the goblin first.
Okay.
Alright. I'm gonna tie him up to a nearest big pole, and then like tie him up there. In a way he can't escape even if he tries pulling a muscle in order to escape. I've seen one of those videos where a guy got out of a straitjacket just by popping in the shoulder.
Okie dokie.
Hey, you can't be too safe.
Alright, so you basically fully on tie him to that.
Alright. I feel like we should wake him up to ask him questions.
Okie dokie. I just need a second because I'm gonna try something out.
Alright.
I don't know if it's gonna work, but I want to try it.
Work?
Yeah, you know like how I sometimes live stream sometimes this?
Yeah.
That is what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to use my tripod, my I don't know. Oh, I think that could work. Maybe. Okie dokie, there we go. I got a perfect spot. So you basically, yeah, you go down the staircase, and right now you just tied him right to a pole.
I think we should wake him up and ask him questions. But I don't know if they'll be pertinent based on his action.
All right. He doesn't really say a lot, but he does. He does show you a piece of paper that he like writes stuff down in.
Alright.
Kind of like he's like a very, very nervous version of a goblin. So, you kind of read it or no?
Yeah, I can read it.
Okay. Basically, what it says that he has been alone for at least 20 years of his life, and he has never found treasure, friends, or family. So he lives in like this castle alone, and he can't find any food, so he starts eating random stuff like flesh, random stuff. So right now he looks very, very sick, very, very uncomfortable with his surroundings right now. Like he looks like he looks like Gollum from like Lord of the Rings. So he
Ask him what happened to this place.
this place or
This place of the castle in general.
all right. He writes a few things down. in like a notebook
Alright.
before he shows it off to you.
Alright.
What it says on there, it says there has been like a very big invasion with dragons and with other random stuff.
Alright.
This castle has been taken away from dragons, other random travelers, and
Alright.
he also says that there used to be like a full-on goblin civilization here. But until like they all moved away and abandoned himself here.
So you are the only goblin here.
And it also says that they know he knows that there's been a few dragon eggs that were been born down in the basement.
Well, we found one of them, I tell him. What does that mean?
All right, he writes down again. He said like it says like that. He says that is a blue dragon egg and it's gonna be born in like a month.
A month, huh?
And also he writes down that he says that if you don't want that to hatch or if you want to train it greatly, you're gonna have to like start out with very very slow movements, like kind of like a normal animal.
Alright. I'm gonna ask him what's the deal with this magic door. The magic wizard door that we found. Does he know anything about it?
You can tell that he looks a little bit nervous as you say magic door. Like he slowly writes down in his notebook, but he does make a looks like a full-on 4 pages filled of writings that say he was asleep for a couple of days, but then he notices that there's been somebody that walked through a magical door. And it looked like a giant. It looks like a wizard or like a guy wearing a long cloak with long hair, kind of like Dumbledore in Harry Potter. And he was carrying like this giant staff.
Alright.
But
Does he have any more description about the wizard?
he writes down, he says he notices something on his cloak. Like there's like little writings on his cloak everywhere that says Gandador. Like basically it's like you can't tell if it's a spell, maybe it's probably a writing, maybe a place or like where he's located. But that word is Landagor, and it is a book that I wrote like 4 years ago. That book was pretty dark though. I'm just gonna say it's about a very very powerful wizard that. I'm just gonna say that. Okie dokie.
I'm gonna ask him if he knows about the 14.
He slowly pulls out like a small. It looks like a necklace of some sort, but it looks like it has like a giant. Basically, it looks like a symbol that shows, the giant eye with like a slash in the middle of it. And as you take like a good look at it, you notice that the eye looks like it's like you can't tell if it's like glowing or like moving.
Interesting.
Like it looks magical, or you can't tell if it looks magical or if it's just a gem inside of it that's making it move.
I'm going to use my identify spell to see if it's magical.
All right. As you do that,
19.
all right, you do pass, and as you wait a few seconds, it glows up, and you notice that the full-on necklace floats in the air, and it moves right next to. Basically, it goes up the stair, like the third staircase.
Alright.
You notice the full-on necklace move, like floating in the air and going up to the third floor of this place.
Dang.
So, only good question: are you going to be following it, or are you going to leave it?
We're going to follow it, but take the goblin with us.
All right.
Yes,
As you follow it, you notice small little shadows of like. It looks like people walking. It looks like you're walking through a full-on ghost, like basically a full-on like party of ghosts. Um, but they don't notice you. They just look like they're basically lost. And as you keep walking, you notice that the room kind of like lights up. It looks like that. It looks like that you're way in the past now. Like you look like that your brain just shut off for 5 seconds and went back into reality.
Whoa.
And you notice the full-on castle. Like it literally looks like you just went back in time. Like out of nowhere. Like everybody sees this and they just notice you guys. Like you notice everything. You see the full-on candles lit, you see the staircase going up. You notice everything is there, not broken or not even looking old like what it was before. And as you keep going up, you notice a figure. You notice two people wearing cloaks. You notice a wizard that looks like probably the one that the goblin probably saw. And you also notice a guy with a crown. And you can tell that the king looks very, very sick in a way.
Interesting.
And you notice that the sword that you have in your basically you're holding right now, he is the one that has that sword.
Interesting.
But you still do have your side of that sword. But then your brain switches off for 5 seconds and then it goes back on. But then um, you notice a lot of smoke coming out of in like the air, and you notice a lot of random things that are going on. You see people running down these staircases. You notice a lot of people screaming, and you notice just a bunch of like a full-on rock concert pushing you backwards into this wall. Like they're running away, they're scared, and you probably could tell that it looks like a wizard is killing another wizard. And you could tell that this wizard is like holding a full on, like, it's like a hammer. The hammer of, I think it was, can't remember. Yeah, whatever the hammer was in that throne room. I don't remember which one it was, but
Very interesting.
so, and you do notice another kind of wizard pops up right behind. And this wizard looks exactly like the one that the goblin said again. And he looks like that he is trying to make a door. Make a door and tells everybody to get into this door. And you could tell that this door is basically the one competing right in their solar system. So this is basically the one that you were just in a few moments ago.
Cool.
You notice your brain shutting off, and that feeling is gone. And now you're like you're in this broken down castle again.
Going back to reality.
Yup.
Right. Going to home like just saw.
All right. You say that to him, and he writes down, and he says that he saw that too. And
So I guess they were running from something, and the wizard took them to the door.
yes, and as you go up that last step, you notice basically a few figures moving right in front of you guys as you walk up to this third floor.
Way up.
And now you're gonna have to roll initiative now.
Oh boy.
Because you notice that these look like fully on skeletal figures.
15.
Okie dokie.
Just 15.
Okay. There's 3 skeletons, and they roll lowest, so you're going first because the other 2 characters, the other 2 party members are basically can't really do anything.
Right. Light knife. I shall use the spell ice knife.
Okay.
It allows me to create a knife made out of water, and I can freeze it into ice to make it. When I kept the bottle of water, a bottle of water potion in my thing. Alright. I'm gonna roll d20 see if it's land.
All right.
Hit. Does 11 hit?
Yup, 11 hits.
Alright, so I'm going to roll 2d6 for cold damage and a 1d10 for piercing.
All right. 17 hits.
Yep.
And you see one of them fall to the ground, but they slowly kind of get back up. But one of them does look very, very hurt, but you can't tell because it's A skeleton.
Yeah. Alright.
Oh my god, Zane. Sorry, that's my brother. Can you write up if you heard that?
I barely heard them.
Yeah, but he said like, motherfucker right out loud. Like he is very, very mad with his stuff.
Right. Now who's taking it now?
Alright. Alright. One of the oh my god. Okay, does an 18 hit?
Yep.
Alright, a skeleton runs up to you. Like, it doesn't really run to you, but it like fully on I don't know how to describe it, but like it like fully on, books it up to you and hits you with its basically it hits you with like a small little dagger. Alright, you take 10 damage.
And
Yup.
alright, who's next?
Alright, my ranger's next, and wow, she rolled very low. That also, so now it's your turn.
Alright. I shall use the famous technique of them all.
My nutsack.
Haha. I'm gonna roll a d20, see if my
Wow, that fell down. Nothing, it's just my phone that fell down.
16.
Wow.
Does the 16 hit?
Yeah.
Alright. And I gotta roll my fireball damage.
Fireball!
Let's fucking gay. I got a fucking 1. Wait, I didn't get plus 4 stone that, so that makes it 5.
So what was it again? Because like my full-on phone fell off my counter.
So I got 1, but my spell bonus is plus 4, so it's 5.
Alright. Yeah. Yeah, I just fucking I lost my train of thought right there. But yes, you do hit him, and that one that you probably hit beforehand, it dies. It basically explodes.
Careful, motherfucker!
Fireball!